Beverly Hills police are apologizing to an African-American TV producer after he was mistakenly arrested for a crime he did not commit. This obviously comes amid growing concerns about police discrimination across the country. Charles Belk, you may have seen this picture online. Seen here, handcuffed, sitting on a sidewalk, was headed to an Emmy party when police accused him of robbing a nearby bank. He was arrested, held for about 6 hours before police realized their mistake. The Beverly Hills Police Department said Belk closely matched a description of the suspect and regrets the incident. On his Facebook page, Belk says this happened to him because he was, quote, misidentified as the wrong, tall, bald head, black male, fitting the description. You're on your way to a pre-Emmy party, minding your business, headed to your car, and what happens?
Got immediately as I was walking down the street to my car, looking at my phone, a police officer from the Beverly Hills Police Department pulled up in front of me on his motorcycle and said, could you come here, please? And then he immediately asked for my identification and asked me to sit down on the curb.
And you thought to yourself, was I texting while walking? Is that illegal in Beverly Hills? What did you think immediately?
I was really confused, and I think as I displayed my level of confusion and looking at him, he was very anxious to quickly get me on the curb. And so I was like really intent on making sure that I gave him no reason to think that I was not cooperating.
So you complied. You sat down on the curb. The handcuffs are put on you. What are they say? What is he saying to you as this is all going on?
He is actually not. He did look at me when I was sitting down. He said, just so you know, because I want to be up front with you, you match the description.
In their defense, there was a bank robbery that had happened nearby, and there was a description of a bald black male. Were you wearing the same clothes or the same colors as this suspect?
So as far as I have been told, I was told that the bald black male had on a green shirt and tan pants, which is what I had on that day because I hadn't changed that for the evening event. Well, I was transitioning from another event, and it was very casual mode at that time. The interesting point about this, Michaela, to me, is that what does that mean, black male? You know, is that a onyx black? Is that a jet black? Or is it a brown? Is it a coffee brown, a caramel brown? You know, what does that mean? In my case, I'm a Tahitian sunset brown. So what exactly were they looking for?
Sunset brown. Okay, Charles, I see what you did there.
After sitting down for about 2 or 3 minutes, and that was when, at first it was just one cop, then there were about 4, 5, 6 more cops came. One came right out of the car and immediately came over to me, approached me very aggressively, had me stand up, patted me down, put handcuffs on me, and then indicated that I needed to sit back down on the curb. A lieutenant came over, and that's probably 5 or 10 minutes into it. He then kind of explained the situation. There was a bank robbery, a little bit more, and that's when I went into, hey, look, I own my own company. I consult in the industry. You know, I consult with various organizations. I did not rob a bank. I did not do anything. But once they asked me to stand up, get into their car, they kind of, you know, got me into the back, not pushed, I'm sorry, but got me into the back of the police car and hauled me away to the station. I still didn't know what was going on, what I was being charged for. I was all the time thinking to myself, this will sort itself out.
Well, and
clearly there are cameras.
It did, because you were able to call a friend. They called the NAACP. They were able to get you out. You're now free. They have apologized. Is that apology enough for you?
Well, so I appreciate that apology. Let me just clarify you on one point. I actually was not able to call a friend. A friend was there with me, explaining to the officer that we had just finished eating. We were just around the corner. I kind of yelled back to my friend. I was like, please call so-and-so. He called a friend of mine, Robin Harrison from the NAACP Hollywood Bureau, who then called an attorney. If it wasn't for that, I think I really would have been on my own.